What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful day. I hope your day was fulfilled with nothing but positivity. Today, we'll be reacting to 15 things you didn't know about Norway. Now, as an American, I'm really intrigued with this. This is the second video on the channel. Guys, we are already past 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. We are doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. I'm so serious, and it's stamped. It's stamped. We are doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on, share this video and channel to your friends and family members, and feel free to check out the Twitch and all my other YouTube channels in the description. Shout out to now. Okay, is it Alush or Alush.com? Before I was saying Alux. Is it Alush or Alush? Somebody please let me know. I feel like I should actually look it up. Let me actually look it up. I feel like it's Alush. I feel like it's Alush, but we could go ahead and look it up real quick because I like to pronounce these names right. It says Alush. I'm so serious. You guys think I'm lying? Wait, can the camera actually read this? I don't know if the camera oh, it says Alush. Please let me know in the comment section, am I actually saying that right? Alush.com. Original video link will be down below in the description. Let's jump right into this. I'm really excited to learn.
This is Travel Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, we present you with another incredible country.
Okay.
Today, we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about Norway. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future
I was saying Alux before, so was I overthinking it?
billionaires come to get informed. Hello Aluxers and welcome back to our channel. It's good to have you back here with us today for another video created by our team here at Alux.com. In our sights today we have Norway, the Scandinavian country with lots of history.
I know Norway was that beautiful, man. We ain't looking at any travel videos or nothing of Norway, It's really nice out there for what I'm seeing right now. Wow. Oh my gosh.
In our sights today, we have Norway.
Norway's added to that bucket list. Guys, I want to do a world tour. I'm not going to lie. I want to go to every single state and every single country in the world. Every single territory. I need to go to every place in this world.
Scandinavian country with lots of history, cool designs, Viking ancestors, and a growing economy. Topped with natural, beautiful landscapes and lots of oil they export.
Yep.
It's easy to see why Norway is the ruling country in the peninsula. With a population of a little over 5 million people, the country is mostly inhabited in the southern region due to the north's harsh climate and tall mountains. It's said that the first Vikings originated from Norway between the 8th and 10th centuries, and nowadays the country is one of the healthiest and happiest in the world.
Nice.
Having lots of natural resources and a clever way of managing them made Norway a model almost nobody managed to replicate. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. With all that being said, we've done some digging and found some incredible things about this country.
Oh,
here are 15 things you didn't know about Norway.
Here we go.
Number 1. Norway exports tap water.
Huh?
Yes, you heard.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What do you mean Norway exports tap water? That means your tap water is like you could straight up drink it out the faucet? Like straight out the sink? You could drink it? And you don't get sick or nothing? Your face don't break out? Your tummy, doesn't hurt? You don't have anything happening on your insides now? Any parasites or nothing? Please, is that what that means?
Number 1. Norway exports tap water. Yes, you heard that right. Tap water. In Norway, the water is so pure that you can drink it from the tap with no problems. Their water.
Oh my gosh! We can't even do that. It's so ridiculous. It's like we got a whole filtration system going on downstairs. Gotta go around the corner every 2 months. Get about 5-6 of these sandbags. Sand? Like salt. It's more like a salt. You know what sea salt look like? You basically take it and you gotta, now it's 50 pounds each. Put it on the shoulder, and throw it over. And you gotta pour this sand into this type of combustion system, and it breaks it down so that you can drink water out of the toilet if you want. That's disgusting. I'm not judging people who got to get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, that's how clean the water is. That's how clean it makes it. Now we got to spend all this money and have a whole system in the basement. You have to have a certain home. You know, your home has to be able to like handle that type of system as well. It has to be built in. You can't just include that in. This is crazy. You got to do all this extra stuff and spend money to get some fresh water. I'm hearing bottled water is bad for you. Norway has some clean water. That's good to know. I've been to some countries that didn't have clean water, tap water, and I had to drink bottled water in restaurants and stuff. And I don't really care, but this is nice to know.
Comes mostly from glaciers and natural springs that don't need much filtration. You can even get their tap water at restaurants for free. Having such praised water supplies, they managed to market it and sell it as artisanal water all over the world. We're talking about Voss.
Ooh, Voss. Voss is one of them brands. I used to see the females in my school drink Voss. Voss is one of those ones, you know, I was more like an Aquafina, more of like there's a couple other brands. It's been a minute, but Voss. Okay, Voss. Good to know.
Water, the Norwegian brand selling bottled tap water. This story was uncovered in the documentary film A Drop of Luxury, where one executive from the brand admitted that the water is pretty much tap water in a fancy bottle. Number 2. Norsemen go to Sweden or Finland to buy cheaper alcohol. If you're planning to take a trip to Norway, make sure you bring enough money with you because even if it's a great country to visit, it's also extremely expensive when it comes to housing, dining, transportation, and pretty much everything. The minimum wage is around $25 per hour, so money is not
Damn! Wait, what?
Everything. The minimum wage is around $25 per hour.
Stop it, bro. That's trade school. That's blue collar. That's blue collar. That's apprentice. That's a new electrician making that money in the U.S. That is minimum wage in Norway? $25 an hour? What? Wait, so you all basically make it, well, it is expensive. It's very expensive, though, she said. So that 25 don't mean nothing. I done dropped my phone. That 25 don't mean nothing, though, because she said it's very expensive. Interesting. Okay.
Pretty much everything. The minimum wage is around $25 per hour, so money is not a problem for the locals. But even so, they still like to buy cheaper items like food or alcohol. People travel between Norway and Sweden just to get cheaper alcohol and basic groceries for years. Police stopped a truck at customs one time because it was transporting $2.8 million worth of undeclared garlic across the border from Sweden, as reported by the Irish Times. If you ever visit Norway, maybe stock up on some alcohol and snacks just to blend in. Number 3. Famous movies and TV series were filmed there. Europe has
I've heard about Game of Thrones a lot. I've never gotten into it personally.
Been the set of a lot of movies and TV shows lately. More and more productions seek out old medieval cities, green plains, or high shores that cannot be replicated in the studios. Such locations later become major tourist attractions and offer people new destinations to travel to. Norway is also on the list of famous sets with movies like The Danish Girl, The Empire Strikes Back, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ex Machina, or The Golden Compass, being shot fully or partially there. If you want major FOMO design, watch Ex Machina as it was shot in a breathtaking Scandinavian home. Number 4.
Oh, I was about to say, because that is beautiful. That's a dream. You know? Just having a nice, beautiful home on the hills. Like a mansion style, but I want it built within the rocks. That is so cool. Look at this. It's built within the rocks. The architects did their thing with this. So beautiful.
Ex Machina as it was shot in a breathtaking Scandinavian home. Number 4. They started a wealth fund worth $1 trillion. Norway has quite a small population and the northern part is not very inhabited since it snows all year round and temperatures are below zero almost all the time. That's why most of the population lives in Oslo, the capital city, or the surrounding area where they can be closer to civilization. The country relies on its oil extractions from the Northern Sea very much, and you'll be surprised to find out that most of the profits from the oil industry are secured into a wealth fund, which is now worth $1 trillion.
Wow.
This money is used by the population and for the population.
Wait, a wealth fund? So does like this money build some type of interest? Or
are secured into a wealth fund.
A wealth fund? A wealth fund? A wealth fund? Wealth fund? I'm sorry, guys. The money that is being saved from Norway's oil supply going into a wealth fund, does that actually accumulate interest over the time? Or no, is it just a regular savings? I'm sorry to pause the video, guys. I'm a little curious. The money saved in Norway's sovereign wealth fund, the government pension fund global, does accumulate investment returns, not just regular saving interest. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's really good. That's smart. That was a beautiful idea. I was gonna say, hopefully you guys did that with as much money you're putting in there. Yeah. Beautiful idea. I mean, seriously.
And for the population. This money is used by the population and for the population.
That's good.
As of 2017, every citizen has $192 from that fund, and it keeps growing. While your country has $192 from that fund, and it keeps growing. While your country might be in debt, Norway has money in a trust just in case something happens. Number
Nice.
5. The richest man in Norway
But y'all only got 5 million people. Now, if the population was bigger, would it be the same in Norway? Because I understand you guys got the oil. It's a lot of money. Oh, when you start talking oil money, oh yeah, you're talking about billions. That's crazy. Yeah, it's good money. Could definitely hold down 5
is
million.
John Fredrickson with a net worth of $7.3 billion. The person we're going to talk about now is most probably not known to a lot of people. In fact, a lot of billionaires are not out there in the media, on the red carpet or at major events. They usually run their businesses from their office or on their plane. John Fredrickson is the richest person in Norway and has a fortune of $7.3 billion as of
If he wanted to, he could give everybody in Norway a mill or two, even more, and still be rich.
2018, and most probably only people in Norway know about him and his business. He made a fortune out of oil tankers and shipping, and he owns the world's largest oil tanker fleet. He also has major interests in other oil-related businesses, and will probably make some more investments in the near future to secure his place in the industry.
Nice.
Number
he know
6.
what he doing.
Kevin Spacey is accused of abusing a member of the royal family in Norway. We've all heard about Kevin Spacey's abuse scandal that broke out a few months ago, and we even wept a little after his removal from the House of Cards' final season. He was accused of sexual advances towards a 14-year-old boy back in 1986.
Oh.
Kevin Spacey stated that he does not have any memory of that, but he apologized publicly. But that wasn't enough.
You don't have any memory of it, but you apologized publicly? That's how I know you're guilty.
And his reputation had quite a bit to suffer after the scandal. Another victim came through regarding Kevin Spacey's behavior, and that person is a member of Norway's royal family. He told the media that Kevin Spacey groped him under a table at a Nobel Peace Prize concert in Oslo 10 years ago. His name is Ari Ben, formerly
And what'd you do about it?
married to Princess Martha Louise and father of 3, and he became the 16th man to accuse Spacey of sexual misconduct.
Oh, nah.
Number 7.
What?
Their Olympic skiing team had Nazi symbols on their sweaters. When you're born in a country where winter lasts almost all year long, it comes as no surprise that in matters of sport, you'll be practicing the winter ones. Norway's winter sports teams are always winning medals at the Winter Olympics or any other competition. For the 2018 Winter Olympics, their designer tried something new for the team's official clothing, but in return, they only got negative comments and Nazi references. Their black and gray sweaters feature a symbol, Tyr rune, representing the attacking Viking, a symbol commonly associated with Viking and Norse mythology. But the symbol has also been used by extreme right-wing groups and is also the official emblem for Adolf Hitler's leadership school in Nazi Germany.
Oh.
I guess it's safe to say the designer got an F in history class. Number 8. Police uncovered years of sex abuse in Norway's northern areas. Another sex scandal was uncovered in Norway this year. This time, people from the far northern areas were on the radar when police uncovered over 150 sex abuses and assaults that went unreported for a year. Generations of native Sami people living in remote northern regions have been victims of rape and child abuse. With a population of around 2,000 people living in those communities, you can imagine how big of an impact the scandal had. These Sami communities have their own...
It makes me sick. I don't like hearing stories like that. It makes me sick to the stomach. I've been a break one y'all if I ever seen a situation like that go down in person, I always played in my head like I always played in my head of what I would do to that person. Boy, would I have fun. Boy, would I have fun. And it's bigger than just street fighting, guys, you know? That's what some people are looking for. I'm not street fighting you. I'm not using weapons either. But I'm not street fighting. When I say street fighting, I mean fighting all wild and rambunctious. I'm just gonna take you down, and we're gonna wait for the police to come. That's it. I'm gonna get up respectfully and just go about my day respectfully, you know? Boy, I pray to see moments like this. I would not hesitate. I'm not asking no questions either.
You can imagine how big of an impact the scandal had. These Sami communities have their own language and have been living across the Arctic in Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia for a long period of time without going extinct. But sadly, they have lots of abuse issues, and who knows what other problems. Number 9. Norway.
They see a man. Until they see a man. Or until they meet somebody who got proper training, who could really defend themselves. You're not so tough, right? Oh, these type of stories trigger me, boy. I tell you, I'll be glad. I'll be glad to put somebody on their ass if I ever seen them messing or disturbing women and that being weird. I pray to see these type of moments. I pray you hear what I'm saying. If you one of them little weirdos and you little creep, watch this video. I'm talking to you. I want to see you in person. Real talk. I want to see you in person, and let's see if you tough. And let's see if you tough with me, with like how you is with the females. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm only 180. I'm 180. I trained to calisthenics. Look, I just look like this. I'm not big and muscular, crazy. I just look like this. Please do it to me. Do it to me, please. Please. I beg you, please. Do it to me. Do it to me. Do it. You can try. I'm so sorry, guys. I hear about all these stories, especially in the U.S. You guys don't understand. Or maybe you do if you do the research, but I hear about these stories every day in the U.S. and it really pisses me off and disturbs me. Now think about your little sister. Think about your girlfriend. Think about your wife. Think about your mother. Think about somebody you really adore or you know. Think about your neighbor, a little girl or something, or a baby you know or something. Now think about the kids, the males too. Yeah, think about somebody you really love and that happening to them and you're defenseless. You can't do nothing about it. You don't know where they are. And these people are tormenting them. These people are doing weird things to them 24. Oh, let's continue.
Is not an EU member. The European Union is a political and economic union of 28 member states that are located primarily in Europe and was established in 1957 through the Treaty of Rome. Back then, only 6 countries entered the Union and 7 more would enter as the Union grew bigger. Norway was a part of the second batch of countries that wanted to enter the Union in 1972. The decision was negotiated for almost 2 years between Norway and the rest of the member countries, but was ultimately submitted to be a referendum vote, and the population voted against the EU.
Oh.
Since then, Norway declined another EU invitation and is still not a member of the EU, but remains one of the richest and most prosperous countries in Europe.
I was aware of this.
Number 10. Oil is very expensive in Norway, even though they produce and export it. In case you didn't get it by now, Norway is very expensive. It's up there with Switzerland, where a small bottle of water is at least $5 at the supermarket. Topped with housing, groceries, utilities, transportation, and dining out, you end up spending a few €1,000 just on your daily life expenses.
Oh.
If you paid attention, we mentioned earlier that Norway makes most of its money and profit from the oil industry. They extract the oil from the Northern Sea and then they export it. That easy. You would expect in this case to buy 1 liter of petrol at the gas station for a couple of dollars since they have so much of it. But no. Norway has the highest oil prices in the world. 1 gallon of petrol is at least $7.82.
Damn, so what y'all got? Whoa, 7 point. You wildin'. Wait. That's higher than the city prices. Wait. That almost made me lose my breath. That's crazy.
Almost 3 times more expensive than in the US. If you want to find out some more about another northern country, make sure to watch our video 15 Things You Didn't Know About Finland.
Electric vehicles out there?
Number 11. Norway is the first country that banned tree cutting. Just Googling Norway on the web or watching the movies we mentioned a few minutes ago will get you the full picture of just how beautiful and raw this country is. Lots of untouched nature, natural reservations or parks, Aurora Borealis, and Lapland are just a few of the wonders you can experience in rural Norway. And in order to keep the landscape as Mother Nature intended, the government decided to act and passed a law that banned tree cutting across the whole country. Deforestation is a major problem, and a lot of regions face it, and it's affecting our global climate too. Let's hope more countries look up to Norway and act quickly.
Yeah.
Number 12. The fjords area will be the first zero-emission zone at sea. Norway's majestic fjords have become popular tourist attractions over the years. You can't visit Norway without having a cruise over the fjords in the same waters as the Vikings once sailed. But since they're so popular, it means more and more people are visiting, and that means pollution levels are growing. The area is now being transformed into a zero-emission zone at sea, and no cruise ships and ferries are allowed to go there if they're not electric.
Okay.
This measure shows that tourism can be dangerous to a lot of beautiful areas, and no money can bring back what people and pollution destroys.
That's so
Another
true.
thumbs up.
And you're visiting this place for a reason, to see how beautiful it is, right? So why are we ruining it over time? That's a smart idea.
Norway. Number 3. They knighted a real penguin. There's a penguin in this world that is actually a real knight, with decoration, full rights, and an army to his little feet. It might sound like a Disney production, but it's real life. Brigadier Sir Niels Olaf is a king penguin who currently resides in the Edinburgh Zoo, Scotland, and is the mascot and colonel-in-chief of the Norwegian King's Guard. He's the third in his family to inherit the title, and goes by the title Niels Olan III.
Really?
He got his knight title in 2008. And in
all jokes aside, all trolling aside, is this true? This is something for real? I don't want you guys to see me as like the gullible American, typical American, you know? But like, I don't want to be seen as the naive, ignorant one as well. It's more so curious. Really? I'm not saying like this could not be a possibility. There are some countries out there that actually have animals as their gods and they worship animals. So like, who's to say that one can't be the, wait a minute.
2016, he even got a promotion at the zoo, and they made him a brigadier. You'll see Sir Niels Olav walking in front of his army of men, and a tiny decoration can be seen on his wing. We're now waiting for the written biography and the movie to be made. Number 14. Oslo donates a Christmas tree to Trafalgar Square every year as a thank you for the World War II support.
Nice.
World War II had a lot of its battlefields in Europe. Long story short, the Germans went on a quest to take over the countries around them and expand their territory, but were not very successful in the Scandinavian peninsula. Norway was invaded by German forces in April of 1940, but they were not able to capture King Haakon. He was later exiled in London, where he tried to take his country back. With the help of Britain, he managed to take back Norway from the German occupation, and in order to show his gratitude, the king promised to give a Christmas tree to Trafalgar Square every year. Since then, every year the Christmas tree you see lit up in Trafalgar Square is a kind gift from Norway.
Nice.
Now that's what you call diplomacy and good foreign policies. Number 15. IKEA names wardrobes and hall furniture after places in Norway. IKEA, the place where couples fight over bedside tables and curtains for the
I know that. Yo, IKEA is one of them spots.
living
too.
room.
I didn't know you
It's
were doing
probably one of the most recognizable brands in the world, and yes, we know it's Swedish. What you might not know is that IKEA has a strict rule of naming its objects and furniture items. The rules for naming were devised by IKEA's founder, Ingvar Kamprad, who struggled with dyslexia and had trouble remembering the order of numbers in item codes.
that. Okay.
The name IKEA itself is an acronym for Ingvar Kamprad Almterid, his family's farm, and Gunnarid, the village he grew up in. So, bathroom articles are named after Swedish lakes and watercourses, bed textiles after flowers and plants, and beds, wardrobes, hall furniture after Norwegian place names.
Nice.
There are also other Scandinavian references and a lot more of Swedish culture, but Norway is also a part of IKEA culture. Now that was it for our Norway story, Aluxers. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Let us know in the comments below if you visited this beautiful country before, or if you're planning to visit. And since you love our videos and watch this one all the way to the end, we're rewarding you with another fact. Here it is. We all attribute sushi to Japan. They invented it. There are a lot of types of sushi, and if you hadn't been to a Japanese restaurant or have never eaten sushi, just remember that it contains different types of fish and sometimes even vegetables. One of the best known sushi is a salmon roll, or nigiri, but the truth is, salmon was not popular in Japan until the 1960s and 70s. Norway brought the fish to Japan and showed them how to eat it raw. After their
Really?
invention, the Japanese began to experiment more with salmon, and
Oh,
now
wow.
lots of sushi have salmon in it.
Who would have ever knew? We've been giving all this credit all these years to the wrong country. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers.
This was amazing checking out these 16 facts. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today to check out 15 things you didn't know about Norway. Feel free to include some more in the comments section on top of this wonderful list brought to us today by alux.com. Original video link will be down below in the description. Thank you so much for joining me today once again. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on, everyone. Feel free to check out the Twitch and all the other channels in the description pertaining to all the other countries around the world, guys. You know, just showing you guys that I continue my journey with these other countries all around the world. All around the world. And if you guys are interested in joining me as well, then feel free to stop by and join me on those channels as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments, did you actually happen to learn anything new from this list? Whether you're from Norway or not, you know, let me know. Please, were you actually educated in some type of way from this video? And let me know, are there any other things to include? Because I know there's definitely more than 16 things that at least myself didn't know about Norway. I'm just now learning about Norway, and we are only on the second video, guys. There is so much more to learn. Stay safe, everyone. I love you all, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.